This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about the Lightning user interface, and we have discussed how can we use this Lightning user interface and how can we switch from Classic to the Lightning, and how can we create the objects inside the Lightning user interface, how to create the fields inside that objects, and how can we manage the records inside that also we have discussed. Now, so whenever if we want to manage any object, then we can go with that object manager. Object manager is a feature which is used to manage all the Salesforce objects.
Sir, we are unable to hear your voice, sir.
I'm able to hear.
This conference will now be recorded.
So object manager is a feature which has been given by Salesforce to manage all the objects available inside your organization. If you want to create some new objects, if you want to add some fields to the existing objects also, if you want to manage the existing objects also, everything we can able to manage through object manager. So whenever if you want to perform any operation, suppose if you want to manage any apps, applications, then simply we can go to this quick find option. On the left side, you will be having this quick find. In this one, just you can type that, okay, app. So it is populating that, okay, applications and app manager is available. So here we can able to manage your applications. So whatever the applications are available inside your organization, all these applications you can able to manage it over here. So click on App Manager, and we can able to see all the applications whatever we have, including Classic and the Lightning. All the applications you can able to see inside this place. So this is the location where we can see all the applications. So it is indicating clearly these are the names of those applications are available, which will be indicating whether this application is of type what. Is it a Classic or is it a Lightning application? Okay, is it a Classic or is it a Lightning application? We can able to see that. So now here in this case, we have our own custom application with the name some talent acquisition. This is one of our Classic application which we have prepared. We have created this application, okay, as part of our application management. So, but this is a Classic application. Suppose, for example, if you want to upgrade this application to Lightning, then what we can do? I want to migrate this application to Lightning, then what we can do? Simply we can go to this application. At the last, you will be having that option is available. There is a small drop down. So there will be an option will be available to you that is called as upgrade option. When you expand this, you will be having that. Edit the application features, delete this application because this is a custom application, right? So that custom applications can be removable. That already you know that. Standard applications can be just customizable. We can able to add some additional fields inside that standard object, but we can't remove those standard objects from your organization. But the custom objects can be, okay, removable. Like the similar way, custom applications also can be removable. So you will be having this edit option so that we can do some customizations, whatever you want. And then we can able to delete this application, and we'll have an option called as upgrade. Okay, upgrade option. So by using this upgrade option, we can able to upgrade this Classic application to Lightning. Okay, we can upgrade this Classic application to Lightning. It will create one copy of that Lightning application over there. So now here in this case, then today we'll see how can we do all these operations also. So first of all, let me show you how to create a custom application inside your Lightning user interface, and then how to upgrade the existing Classic application to Lightning. We'll see practically. And then how can we manage the tabs to be get visible on the tab bar. We'll see practically also. Now, so I want to create a custom application right now. Okay, I want to create a custom application. Then how can we create a custom application? Now let's see. For example, so let me take a small use case. Now, create a custom Lightning application with the name Farmers Insurance. So Farmers is an organization. The Farmers is an organization which is purely an insurance-based organization in US. In abroad countries like in our India, we have so many insurance organizations are available. Like as we have Bharati AXA, Future Generali, LIC of India. Like that, we have so many insurance companies are there. Like the similar way, Farmers Insurance is also one of the insurance organization. Now, I want to create a custom application with the name Farmers Insurance. Then, how can we create this custom Lightning application? We'll see practically. So whenever if you want to create a custom application, I want some logo, right? Yes. Now, so as a step one, get the required image or logo from the internet or from the client. Because if you are building this application for a specific client, then the client will provide this logo. Which image you would like to place inside this application, that logo will be given by the client. But we are not building this application for any specific client, so that here I would like to take a logo from that internet, the Farmers Insurance logo I would like to collect from the internet, from the Google images, and then I would like to place that image as the logo for my application. Now, and as a step two, create the custom application. Custom application, Farmers Insurance, by using App Manager. So now in order to manage that applications, we are using App Manager. For the objects, Object Manager. So if you want to manage applications, we have to use App Manager, which is used to manage all the Salesforce applications. To manage all the applications, we are using this App Manager and the Object Manager. Simple. Now, so previously when you go to the classic applications, upon creating a custom application, there were 3 steps. First one, get the required image or the logo from the client. Second one, as a step 2, upload that image into the document object. Third one, we have to create the custom application by placing that image as a logo. But here, there is no second step. No need to upload the image into the document object, because document object is no more in Lightning. In Lightning, we don't have any document object. Document object is not available. Solution object is not available in Lightning over here as of now. So now maybe in future Salesforce will provide that document object and the solution object also in future. Now, so still some features are implementing the Salesforce, and that too, okay, when you go to that, some features are not implemented in Lightning. Still Salesforce people are implementing these features. Whatever the features are in the there in the classic, each and every feature they're slowly migrating to that Lightning. Now, so in this case, I would like to create a custom application with the name Farmers Insurance, and then in that application, I would like to place the objects. What will be the objects to be placed inside the tab bar? I want to place the home tab. I want to place accounts, contacts, opportunities, and then cases. These are the tabs I want to make it visible. Okay, these are the tabs I want to make it visible. Remaining tabs I don't want. Remaining objects information I don't want to make it visible on the tab bar. Okay, so now this is my requirement. Then how can we implement this one? Now let's see practically. Now, So first of all, get the required image. For example, I'm going to the Google Images. Go to the Google Images. I'm going to be collecting that image as Farmers Insurance. Farmers Insurance logo. So we have so many logos are available. So from this one, I would like to collect one logo here. I would like to use this logo for my organization. So let me save this image. I would like to save this image inside my local system in our folder. Farmers Insurance logo. I have downloaded the logo into my local system. Now let me close this. Now let's come to that. As a step one, first of all, we need to collect the required image, okay, from the internet or from the client. So now getting this case. So you are done with that. Okay, we have done with that, collecting that image or the logo from the internet. Now the image is available in my local system. And store it in the local device. Store it in the local device. Inside our local system, we have to save this image. And then as a step two, we need to create this custom application. How to create the custom application, we'll see practically in this case. So let's go to that app manager. Okay, simply we can go to that, the setup menu. To get this option, just you can go to that, the gear icon, okay, on the top right corner, and then click on setup menu. Generally, we are having the setup menu option is directly there in the classic, but here we have to go to the gear icon and then click on setup menu. So it is providing the setup options to you over here. Setup options. So now here you will be having a quick find link is available. So here we can able to search for that option app manager I want. So go to that app manager. Here it is able to display all the applications. Now this navigation is like as setup, go to the build menu, click on, okay, create apps, like that navigation. Just that navigation has been changed. How? Go to that setup menu, go to that app manager, and then here you can able to see all the applications, whatever we have. Inside this organization, whatever the applications are there, including Classic and Lightning, all the application names will be getting populated here. Now, so I want to create a new Lightning application. So for that one, just you can go to that, the link, okay, new Lightning app. There is a small link is available on the top right corner. So click on this new Lightning app. Here you will be having new connected app. Connected app is for integration purpose. Okay, for that integration purpose, to generate that access tokens, we are using this connected apps. Now, so I want to develop that Lightning application. So that click on new Lightning app. Now it is providing a user interface. So now specify the application name, what exactly the application name that you would like to provide. Application name I would like to provide like some Farmers Insurance. I'm giving that application name as Farmers Insurance. And then developer name, nothing but unique name will be preparing by Salesforce. Now description, I'm indicating this. This application is used to manage the complete insurance processing. Complete insurance processes of our organization. In order to manage all the insurance processes which you are following inside this organization, we would like to use this application. Like in order to store, okay, all the policies information, all the policy agents, nothing but LIC agents information, to store the customers information, their policy details, their premium details, their claim details, everything. To store all this information, I would like to create an application with the name some Farmers Insurance. Now, so for this application, what is the logo you would like to use? Here you will be having that branding options. As part of branding, you can select the color, which color you would like to apply. Like whenever you are going to be creating the object, you are selecting some tab, right? So at that time, so what style you want to apply? Like the similar way, upon creating this custom application, so what kind of color you would like to apply for this one? For the background user interface, what kind of color you want to apply? So that here you can able to select that color also, along with that you can able to select the image also. So these are comes under branding. Branding is nothing but here just we are going to making that applying the look and feel. Okay, look and feel, colors, images, all these things we are going to placing as part of branding. Now, so now here in this case here, select that image. So now click on upload button. Upload icon is available over here. Click on upload. Select the image where exactly it is available. So now here I'm selecting this image. Farmers Insurance logo. I'm selecting this image. Image will be getting uploaded directly from your local system to the Salesforce. We no need to upload this image into the document object separately. This is the difference between Classic and Lightning. That's it. Remaining steps are same. Now select that color, which color you want to apply, so that you can able to select that colors also. It is indicating that the color application to you, so that you can able to select the color whatever you want. I would like to apply this color over here. It is going to be indicating the red, green, and the blue. Is the color coding application. Now, so now if you want to apply any themes, then you can apply that here. I don't want to use any themes, okay, which has been given by my organization. Now, click on next button. Click on next button. So now here we can able to specify that navigation and the form factors. So now here standard navigation I would like to use. Okay, I would like to go with that standard navigation, and then whatever the application that I'm building right now, this application can be accessible when coming to the browsers as well as in the phone also, both. That's what I already told you. Lightning applications can be accessible not only from the browser, from the mobiles also we can access, but the classic applications we can't access from the phone. In the phone also you have to use browser. Through mobile app you can't access that classic application. That is the problem. So in this case, I want to make this application can be accessible from the desktop, nothing but from your normal systems, laptop or desktop, also through browser. And the second one through the phones also I would like to access. Suppose if you want to make this application can be accessible only in the phone, then we can able to select these options also. These are the radio buttons. So if I'm selecting only phone, this can be accessible only from the phone. Or as desktop, only browsers. Or else both. Okay, I want to make it accessible from browser also as well as mobile phones also. Now, so the setup and personalization. That means here I want to indicate what setup options you want to provide. All the complete setup information, nothing but all the features I would like to provide as part of this application. Now, so now here in this case, I would like to specify the personalization settings also. Disable end user personalization navigation items in this app, or disable temporary tabs for items outside of this application. That means what? Whenever if you want to give any permission to the end users in order to personalize, nothing but to change this application settings, those options will be fixed. Okay, those options will be fixed. Like that, we can able to specify those options also. So now I want to make these features to be enabled so that according to the business need, the customer can able to customize that navigations also. Click on next. So now specify that if you want to add any utility items, then you can able to add, like as what kind of options you would like to add, charter features, histories, and then related list. We can able to specify all these options also. I don't want to add any over here. Go to the next. Now select that tabs. What tabs to be get visible over here inside this? Okay, what tabs to be get visible? By default, it is going to display the home tab, and along with that, I want to display the campaigns. So what tabs I want over here? Home tab, accounts, contacts. So accounts I want to display. Select that accounts, you can add it. You will be having this accounts. And then contacts. Contacts. I would like to add the contacts. And the opportunities. Opportunities. I would like to add the cases. I would like to add the campaigns also. Campaigns. I would like to add the leads also. Leads. These are the various tabs I want to make it visible inside my application. Now, so in this case, if you want to arrange these tabs in the required order, I want to show the campaign at the top, and then leads, and then accounts, and then contacts, opportunities, cases, like that. Then you can arrange by using this navigation buttons. Here we are having this up and down navigation buttons are available. Here add or remove options are available here. Now, so by using these campaigns, I am going to be keep on moving up. I want to show the campaigns first, and then I would like to display the leads. So this is the order I want over here. Campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, cases. Now, after selecting this objects information, click on next. That means these are the various objects and these are the various tabs I want to make it visible inside my custom application. Now click on next button. Now grant the permissions. So now for this particular application, for which profile users you want to grant the permissions over here. Okay, to whom you want to grant the permissions. So now basically upon creating the custom application, at the last we are selecting that visible checkbox to make this application to be visible to all the profile users. But here we need to select this option. So now to which profile users you would like to grant the permission. So now I would like to grant the permission to that the profiles like system administrator profile, and then custom sales profile, custom support profile, and the custom marketing profile. These are the people to whom I would like to grant the permission. That means this application can be accessible by only these profile users. Remaining profile users can't access this application. So once you specified all this information, then click on save and finish button. Okay, click on save and finish. So now a new Lightning application will be getting created successfully inside this. Okay, now when you come down, you will be having this application name that is Farmers Insurance. This is the Farmers Insurance application is there, which is a Lightning application. It's not a classic, it's a Lightning application. So this is a custom application, so that here we can remove the custom application also by using this delete option, and we can able to customize this application also by using edit, because here this is a custom application, so that it will be editable and then it will be removable from your organization at any point of time. That possibility is available. So then how can we see this application now? Let's see. So let's go to that apps menu, which will be available at the top left corner. You can able to see this application. Click on view all. You will be having your application. So this is my Farmers Insurance application. I want to display this application first. So just you can able to drag and drop this application. Now, so now here in this case, I want to display this application over here. So we have this marketing application, and then Farmers Insurance application is available. Now I want to access this application right now. So click on Farmers Insurance application here. Previously we used to go with that left panel over here, so right panel. In this right panel, we are able to select that options. Okay, we are able to select that application name, which application you would like to access over here. So we are able to select that application name, okay, which we would like to access. Now, so here we need to go to that app launcher. In this app launcher, we can able to see this application. Just click on this Farmers Insurance. We can able to see that application name as well. You can see this application name and the application image will be getting visible to you here. Okay, you can able to see this application name and the application image also. That is available to you over here. So whatever the tabs you have selected, those tabs will be getting visible to you, like as campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, and the cases. So these are the various objects which we have selected to be get visible, okay, on the tab bar. So now currently my application name is Farmers Insurance, which we have created right now, which is a Lightning application by selecting this image over here. This is a way we are going to be creating the custom applications inside your Salesforce instance, which is of type Lightning.
Sir, can we see this application in Classic?
No, Lightning applications can't be visible in the Classic. We can't see that.
Classic application we can see in Lightning.
Yes. Okay, there it will be visible to you, but you can't open in the Lightning user interface. You have to upgrade. Okay. Now, so this is the way we are going to be creating the custom applications inside this, okay, in the Lightning user interface. From here, the remaining story will be same. Managing the objects, creating the records, and everything will be the same. Now, for example, we are creating some lead records. If you want to create the lead record, then you will be having this option is available. If you want to create a new lead record, then click on new lead button so that we can able to see all the lead records, whatever we have inside your organization. So whatever the lead records are there, we can see, and along with that, we can able to see, we can create your own lead records also. For example, so whenever once you click on the tab, generally it will be displaying that the enhanced list view. This is the enhanced list view that we have recently viewed the leads. This is option. Now you will be having the remaining options also. All open leads and information also we can see that. And then these are the various information is getting visible over here. Okay, these are the various information is getting visible. It is showing that name of that lead, company name, and the state name, and then email ID, lead status, created by owner, all these things. But sometimes you can raise a question. Yes, I would like to add a list view option over here. Okay, I would like to add a list view option which is used to display only those leads whose rating value is equal to heart. Whatever the lead records are there, I want to see only those lead records whose rating value is equals to heart. I want to do that. How can we create that list view options or filters in Lightning? Now let me show you practically in this case. Now, so let me take a small use case. Now, create a list view option or filter for lead object to represent only the heart rating leads. Only the heart rating lead records. And the columns to be visible. Like I want to show the columns. So whenever I'm selecting that list view option, it has to display the records, right? Upon showing those records, I want to display the columns like as first name column, last name column, rating value, industry, annual revenue, company name, status, phone, and the fax. These are the columns information I want to make it visible over. The remaining columns I don't want to show. So this is my requirements here. Then how can we do this? Now let's see practically, because it is having some different navigation over here. So there you will be having, go to that enhance list view options and then click on that create new view. From there you can able to enter all the details. But here let me show you practically how can we do that, the same implementation, just with a different navigation. That's it. Now I want to create, okay, I want to create a new list view options. So as of now it is having, these are the list view options are available: all open leads, my unread leads, recently viewed list, and then today's leads, a view custom one, view custom two. These are all the options are available in the classic also, same options, no change at all. I want to add one more, like as heart rating leads option. I would like to add, whenever I'm selecting that option, I want to see only those lead records whose rating is equals to heart. For that one, just you can go to that settings symbol. Here we have an option called a settings symbol. Just to go to this settings. Now here we are having these options, okay, new. If you want to create that list view controls, nothing but list view controls means list view options. Okay, the filters, how to control the visibility of the lead records. I want to create a new list view filter or option. So click on new button. Specify that list view name. I would like to indicate heart rating leads. Heart rating leads. I'm indicating that name as heart rating leads. And then API name will be getting prepared by Salesforce. Then, so now overall the people can able to see this list view option at the filter. So whenever you are creating the list view option or filter, you will be having an option to whom this filter should be get visible. Only to you, or to all the members in the organization, or to only to some specific group of people to whom you want to make it visible. Then I want to make it visible to all the users also, so that I'm selecting the option all users can see this list view. If you want to make it visible only to you, you can select that option, only I can see this list view. If you want to select to the group of people, then you can specify that, select that group of people to whom you want to make it visible over here. Now, so now I would like to make it visible to all the users right now, so that I'm selecting all users can see. Next, click on save button. As soon as once you click on save button, it is creating that heart rating leads. Okay, now this is the list view option has been getting visible to you over here. But it is showing that the list view option has been visible, but we haven't applied any filters. Everything is getting visible over here. All the leads are getting visible, but I don't want to show all. I want to show only heart rating, so that in the left panel you will be having an option called as, okay, add filter. There is a filters option has been getting enabled for you. Just you can go to that add filters. Nothing but add the conditions, whatever you want. Click on add filters. What is that filter you would like to add? Here you can specify. I would like to add the filter with the name rating, based on the rating. So select that rating filter. Rating equals to heart. Okay, rating equals to heart. So whatever the lead records are there, whose rating value is equals to heart, I want to collect. Click on done. If you want to add one more filter, then you can apply, click on add filter button, one more. If you want to apply that, by default it is adding all the filters one by one, we can able to add. But by default it is adding end function. First filter, that means first condition, and second condition, and third condition. If you want to change the filter logic, then you will be having that add filter logic option is available. Now, so once you have added that filters, then click on save button. Then filter will be getting applied over here. So only those lead records whose rating value is equals to heart that will be getting visible. But here, where is this rating field? So it is giving some default columns over here. I don't want these default columns. I want to specify my own columns to be get visible. I will select the columns to be visible, what order I want. So these are the columns I want over here to be visible inside my list view filters. So for that reason, just you can expand this one, select the column, select fields to display. There is an option called as select fields to display. So now what columns you want to display? These are the columns it has selected by default. I don't want these columns. I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm removing this. I'm removing these columns. I want to show the first name column. First name column. And then I want to show the last name column. And then I want to show the rating column. I want to show the industry column. I want to show the annual revenue column. I want to show the company name column. I want to show the status column, lead status. I want to show the phone column. I want to show the facts column. Facts column. These are the various columns I want to make it visible. Once you select the columns and click on Save, automatically the columns will be getting visible to you here. I don't want to show this filters option again here. Just you can unselect this. These are the columns information will be getting visible. Like as a name, first name and the last name, rating, industry, annual revenue, company name, lead status, phone, and the facts. These are the columns are getting visible over here. Now, this is how we can able to prepare our own list view options inside this particular Lightning user interface. Not only creating the objects, not only creating the records, not only creating the applications, we can able to create our own list view options also. This is the navigation we used to follow in order to create it. Okay, now this is the way we are going to be using enhanced list view. Now, here I will show you one small option. Generally, whenever I'm representing the data, data is visible in the form of tabular format. Okay, tabular format. Now, so now let me take this. For example, let me go with that all the lead records, all open leads. These are the lead records are available. Let me customize some columns here. I don't want to show all. I want to display only few columns. Let me set that fields. I don't want to display all the columns. I'm indicating rating value. Lead name, rating value, and the industry, and the lead status, phone, and the facts. I want to display the annual revenue values. Annual revenue value, I want to make it visible, okay, after this industry. These are the columns are available. Click on save. Now the columns will be getting visible here. These are the columns. Rating values are available for my leads also. Industry, annual revenue, lead status, phone, and the facts, all this information. Or else let me take account, which will be having some more options. Because there is no data, much data is available. So let me take this one. So these are the account records are available. Let me customize the columns inside my account. Select fields to display. I don't want this. I'm displaying the account name and the rating value. Industry, annual revenue, and the phone, and the facts, active status. These are the columns are visible. So these are my records are available. This is the tabular format. Yeah, as usual, you know. Okay, this is the tabular format where the records will be getting visible. So now in this case, suppose for example, I have this account record with the name some Burlington Textile Corporation of America. This account record rating value is what? Wow. I want to change it to hot. What we can do generally? Open that record. Okay, you can able to open that record. Now make the required changes. Go to the details tab. Then make the changes here. You can able to see the record information. Okay, the record information is available. Rating value is warm currently. I want to make it to hot. Change it to hot and then click on save. So now you can go back to that account record server. So we can able to see the records. Whatever the all account records are available, we can able to see in the tabular format. Here we are having Burlington Textile Corporation America's account records rating value is hot. Now this is the way we are representing the records generally. But sometimes here, in few cases, the people who would like to use an option called as Kanban view. Kanban. So what exactly the Kanban view, how it will represent, I will show you. Now. So now when you go to this records, here you will be having an option. There is a small tabular symbol is available which will be indicating what type of view that you want. You want to display in the tabular format or split view or Kanban. Okay, three options will be available. Let's see. You will be having that tabular view, nothing but by default the records will be getting visible in the form of tabular format, Kanban view and the split view. So I will show you that what do you mean by Kanban view, because in most of the cases the people are using this Kanban. So now once you select this Kanban view, it will be asking for the column here based on what columns here. Summarizing, I would like to summarizing this information. Based on that what, okay, annual revenue or employees, number of locations or what, okay, annual revenue. Group by, I would like to use rating column. Based on the rating, I would like to go. Let's see, rating column. Click on save. Once you click on save, observe this one. 3 ratings are available. The 4 ratings: rating empty, rating hard, rating warm, rating cold. So now, like as the reports, previously we have discussed about the reports concept. There we are summarizing that. Like the similar way here also, we can able to summarize. So now empty rating, nothing but rating value empty. Total 6 records are there. These are the 6 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 records. These are the rating hot records, which are totally 8 records are there. These are the records we can able to see. Rating value warm. These are the 2 records are there. We can see. The rating cold, 2 records are there. These are the records we can see here. That means what, in each rating, how many records are available, we can see. Generally, if you want to see only the hot rating records, what we are doing, we are creating a list view option or filter. Okay, but here no need to do that. Here simply we can able to, okay, we can able to go with the Kanban view, which will be implementing which will be giving that information. So now with the rating value empty, how many records are there? Rating hot, how many records are there? Warm, how many records? Cold, how many records are there? We can able to indicate that. Now, so we can able to see these records in the form of Kanban. Now, for example, so now rating is a mandatory. So that today we have contacted a customer called as, okay, Dickinson PLC is one of the customer, one of the lead person. So now, so they haven't provided any rating information. Now I have contacted the lead person. I have collected the rating value. We have given some rating. What is that rating? I'm giving that warm rating. So then what we can do, I need to change this record's rating value equals to warm. How can we do that? We have to open the record, go to that rating field, select the option as warm, make it save. Instead of doing that manual process, simply we can able to just, you can drag and drop this to warm. Automatically rating value will be getting updated to warm. Simple. That will be taken care by Salesforce automatically here. We no need to do that. Just you can drag and drop. It will change. So in this case, previously we have warm rating 2, okay, but now 3. Suppose cold rating 2 is there. I want to assign the cold rating for this Pyramid Construction Incorporation record. Rating is currently empty. I want to change it to cold. Just you can drag and drop. So the cold rating records are 3. So this record is also available. I want to assign for the grand hotels and resorts. I want to assign hot rating. Just you can drag and drop to hot. So automatically now 9 records are there. Here 2 records. And then for this one, Dickinson PLC also I want to give that hot rating. So that just you can drag and drop. So it will be updating the record automatically by default. Just you can drag and drop. That facility is available to you. And then for this Genie point also I want to assign the hot rating, so that just you can drag and drop. Automatically the record will be getting updated over here. So this is a way we can able to see this information, and along with that, if you want to represent in the form of a chart component, then we can able to select the chart component also over here. You can able to represent in that show charts. In the form of a chart also you can show directly. It will be representing the chart formats information also. So it is indicating this information. Industry banking. Okay, these are the records are there. If you want to change that grouping column here, okay, accounts by industry. Based on this industry column, it is going to be representing this data over here. With the banking, okay, now. So now as part of this heart here, okay, as part of this one, it will be representing this whole information to you. Totally the records will be available. So with the heart rating industry, we are having that. So with the banking industry, we have 4 records are available. It will be indicating that energy industry, and then industry not specified, that means empty industry values, and then industry apparel, and the industry biotechnology, industry construction, industry others. It will be indicating that whole information. So we can able to, if you want to get this data in the form of a printable view, just you can able to click on printable view. Printable view option, we can able to print the data also over here. That means we can able to download this data into your local systems also over here. So now the printable view also we can able to see how the data will be getting look like. So we can able to see this information. Total number of records is 18. Totally 18 records are available over here. If you want to send it to the printer, now click on this print this page. We can able to send it to the printer directly over here, or else if you want to save it as a PDF file, then you can able to save it as a PDF file. Save it as a PDF file, all the pages information, and then click on save. So you can able to give that location where exactly you want to save. You can able to specify that. Save. The PDF document will be getting saved. If you want to close this window, then click on close. You can come back to the user interface as it is.
Can we save it in Excel?
Sorry?
Can we save this data in Excel?
No, not in the Excel sheet here. It will be giving that option, save it as a PDF. Now, when you go to the printable view, here you can able to see that information. Send it for the printing, or else you can able to print this page. It will be indicating this PDF. If you want to change it to some more here, it will be indicating OneNote option. If you want to see some more option, then you can see that here. So now we can able to specify as a PDF also, or XPS a document writer. Okay, we can able to specify that to whom you would like to send it for the printing. Okay, not in the Excel sheet. If you want to go with the Excel sheet, then we have to go with the reporting for a format.
Okay.
Okay, now. So we can able to see the records information. Beside that, we can able to see the charts also we can able to represent. This is the Kanban view. Generally, if anybody is aware of like as the tools, like Jira tool, as part of agile methodology, the people are using Jira tool. There in the Jira tool, the people are using this kind of Kanban facilities are available. Jira tool, target process, like that. Those tools are going to providing this kind of information. This kind of Kanban views are available, so that Salesforce has given this Kanban view also we can able to see. Now, along with that, if you want to see the split view, so then what will happen? Whatever the records are available, this will be visible in the left side over here. When you click on split view, all the records we can able to see inside this. See all the records one by one. Records we can able to see. If you want to open any of the record, just click on the record. We can see the record information over here. These are the details of that record over here. You can select the details, and then we can able to make the changes. You can perform whatever the operations you want. You can do these operations also on these records. If you want to open the record Edge Communications, click on Edge Communications, and then we can able to see the details of those records also. Related list also we can able to see what are the related lists are there, related contacts, opportunities, cases, everything we can able to see inside this. All these options we can able to see along with this. That facility is available as part of this Kanban view and the split view. These are the two views has been given by Salesforce along with the tabular format. Generally in the classic you will be having only tabular view. There is no Kanban, there is no split view. So you will be having the split view and the Kanban which is available in the Lightning. So according to your business requirement, whatever the way you feel comfortable, we can use these options. But it is not mandatory to use Kanban. So it is you can able to use according to your business need, according to your convenience. You can able to use that. But Salesforce is giving features to you. How to use it's up to you according to your business needs.
So generally in real time, people will develop application in both Classic and Lightning.
Yes, they are going to be building with the Classic, and then once application has been developed in the Classic, then they are going to be upgrading to the Lightning. Okay.
Okay, they can open in both, right?
Yes, they can go with that both also. Because no need to develop the application two times. One is for Classic, one is for Lightning. Just to develop the application for Classic, and then we can upgrade it to Lightning.
Okay, so you are saying that we cannot open Classic application into
No.
mobile, right?
Yes, Classic application can't be openable in the mobile.
So even though if we have a Safari browser in iPhone, we cannot
In
open
the browser you can open, but in the mobile app you can't open that.
mobile app. Okay.
Mobile app, because the people are using mobile apps, right? So inside your Play Store or App Store, we have Salesforce mobile app is there. Just you can log in with your Salesforce credentials. We can access that Lightning user interface, not the Classic, in that mobile app.
Okay, but browser we
Because-
can use. Okay.
Yeah, browser we can use. Browser means normal desktop.
So okay, have you covered how the application make it both Classic and Lightning?
Now, in this case here, Classic applications we have discussed, Lightning application we have discussed both right now. Okay, how to create that Classic, how to create the Lightning application we have discussed. Now I will show you how to upgrade that Classic to Lightning. Let me show you.
Okay.
Okay, now. For
Sir,
example,
what about application, sir?
sorry,
What about import feature in the Kanban view?
import feature is nothing but data loader, like as importing, nothing but inserting some records by using Excel sheets.
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop facilities will be available to you. Okay, by using that Excel sheet, we have to select that Excel sheet.
Okay.
Okay. Now. So now
So
here
in real time, I mean, people used to develop application in Classic and make it as Lightning, right?
yes, right, both.
Okay.
Because Lightning application we can't migrate to Classic. Classic we can upgrade to Lightning. That is a facility.
Okay. But
Okay.
preferable
With some
option is
line-
Classic, right?
Yes. Because you should be aware of the development part first. Okay, the development, Apex programming, Visual Force, these are mandatory first. You should be aware of that. Okay. Now to develop custom
Sir,
functionalities,
in
as of now, what
Lightning-
we did. Tell me, madam.
Sir, there is no concept of data loader in Lightning user interface. Is that right?
Sorry.
Generally, in the Classic applications, we used to go for data loader, right? So in the
Data
Lightning
management.
user interface, data loader is available separately or something?
Data loader is not available, madam, over here. Okay. Data loader is not available
Okay.
because here directly you will be having the option of import. Okay, import action is available.
Okay.
Data export option is also available to you over here. Directly with that one we can do. Or else if you want to go with the data loader, then we can able to install the data loader from the Classic. You have to go back to the Classic.
Okay.
From there you can able to download the data loader and you can able to connect to a Salesforce instance. You can do that. No problem.
So end users, which they will use, either Classic or Lightning? End users.
Both. The people are using both. Okay, because the application is purely on Classic, the people will be using only Classic. Suppose if the client has changed that application to Lightning, the customers will use that Lightning only. They will provide only one, either Classic or Lightning. Okay.
Okay.
If they're giving both the options, then the people will get confused. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay.
By
Okay.
using data export, how many records can we insert, sir?
Same limitation, no change at all. 50,000. Now, so now let's see in this case, how can we migrate that applications, okay, from Classic to Lightning? Let's go to the App Manager. So these are the various applications are available right now. So basically, when you go to the institutes, the people will cover only that Lightning part. Sometimes some user interface they will show you. But when you go to the real time, you have to work on both Classic application, Lightning application both. Okay, both the user interface you should be aware of. Why? Because is whenever I'm going to a company, then we don't know what kind of application they're using. They may be using Classic, they may be using Lightning. We need to aware of both. If we are aware of both, then only we can able to manage the job very easily. And that too, sometime after working on the Classic application, okay, then the client asks us to convert this application to Lightning, then we should be able to convert that. Okay, so for that reason, yeah, I am giving that both the information. Classic I have given, and the Lightning also I'm giving to you. Just the navigation, outline navigation they have changed. Just some options they have changed. That's it. Remaining everything is same functionalities, like as creating the objects and then creating the fields, workflows, and then process builders. Everything will be the same. No change at all. Internal user interface, there is no change at all. The major functionality, features, everything will be exactly same. No change. Just the outline user interface they have changed.
Do
Only
we have reports and dashboard concept here?
Sorry?
Do we have reports and dashboard concept here in Lightning?
Yes, you are having the charts also. We can able to show over here, right? For every object, we can able to show the chart components also.
Okay, so only like we don't have a separate option like how we do in the Classic. We'll just add reports and dashboards to the tab, right?
Yes, right, correct.
So so here we just have an option to the right, show charts. That's all.
Yes, right. Just to go to that object and we can able to select the show charts and then select the chart type and filter options and everything you can do that.
Okay.
Now, so now for example, we have a custom application which we have built in the previous session, that is talent acquisition. So talent acquisition is one of the Classic application which we have built. So this is a Classic application. This is a Classic application. Now I want to migrate it to Lightning. Okay, I want to upgrade it to Lightning. Then how can we do that? Now let's see practically. So when you go to this Lightning user interface, when you go to these applications, here I can't see that application talent acquisition. Only these applications are available, but I can't see my Classic application, that is talent acquisition. I want to use that application, I want to upgrade, or I want to migrate that application from Classic to Lightning. Then what we can do? So in this case, just you can go to that talent acquisition application. At the last, you will be having a small drop-down option is available over there. You have a small drop-down option is available. We have an option called as upgrade. Okay, we have an option called as upgrade. Click on upgrade option. If you want to make any changes, like as in the application name, if you want to change, then you can specify that. So now instead of this talent acquisition, it is giving like a talent acquisition Lightning. I don't want talent acquisition Lightning. I would like to indicate like a talent management. I want to change that application name, talent management. I would like to change it over here. Now click on upgrade. Click on upgrade. So it is going to be upgrading that application from Classic to Lightning. Now when you observe this application names, you can able to see that. Talent management application is there, which is a Lightning application right now. You will be having Classic application copy as it is, and you will be having this Lightning application also. Now, so now here in this case, let's go to your setup menu, go to that applications app launcher, view all. Here we can able to see your application also, talent management. So now here just you can able to drag and drop this application name. Now click on this talent management. We can able to see that application details also. So talent management application is available right now, and we can able to see the details of this application. Now, so now it is indicating the default tabs also getting visible over here. Okay, the default tabs will be getting visible inside this. Whatever the objects that we have created, those objects also will be getting available over here. Now, if you want to make some changes inside this, if you want to make some changes, then you can do the branding options. Okay, you can do the branding options over here. So now here in this step, just to go to that app manager and do the branding option, nothing but to apply some logos also, and then to customize this, the tabs to be visible on this particular tab bar. We can able to do all these things through branding options. So let's go to that app manager. Go to that application manager. Open that application, talent management. Click on edit. Make the changes whatever you want. So the branding options. So now here you would like to change the color, then you can change that color also here. I would like to change this color to a different color I'm applying. I would like to apply one image. So for example, I would like to apply one image over here. I'm selecting this image and then make it save. And then navigation items. What are the various tabs to be get visible? These are the tabs are getting currently visible here. I don't want to show all these tabs. Like as customers, I don't want. I'm removing this. And then branches, I don't want. I'm removing this. And the loans, I don't want. I'm removing this. Cases also I don't want. I'm removing this. So these are the various tabs to be get visible: campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, position, hiring manager, candidate. And that to hiring manager, I want to make it visible first. Hiring manager and position and the candidates. Now click on save. If you want to indicate this application to be visible to which profile user, then you can select the profiles also. So now here already I have made this application to be visible to all the profile users also. Everybody can able to access it. So this is how we can able to make the changes now. So let's go to that back. Once the branding has been done, just you can go to that back and then open that application. Click on the SAP launcher, talent management. We can able to see that changes whatever we have applied. Now refresh this user interface. It will take some time to make the changes over there. Let me go to this. The changes are not yet saved. Let me go to that. Talent management application. Click on it. Image also we have selected. Navigation items also we have selected. Still the changes are not reflected. No. Now the changes have been reflected over here. It is showing that your application name, because it is taking some time, okay, to reflect the changes here. But in the Classic, it is doing very fastly. But in Lightning, it is going to be taking some time whenever you are making the changes for that application branding and all these things. So it is taking some time in order to reflect those changes, and then we can able to see all these options. Whatever the application image that have specified the image, we can see, and the tabs which we have specified, those tabs also will be getting visible over here. It depends upon your application requirement. This is how we can able to create the applications. We can upgrade the application from Classic to Lightning. We can add the list view filters also. We can represent the records in the form of Kanban view, split view, and all these things. Okay, and then suppose if you want to create any workflows, okay, you know how to create the objects, how to create the fields, all these things. If you want to create a workflow rule, the similar kind of navigation will be available. Go to that setup menu. And what object you would like to create the workflow rules and everything we can specify, or else you can specify the workflow rules. Okay, I want to create a workflow rule. All these navigations are available, same user interface, no change. Just the outline has been changed. Internally, everything will be same. See, this user interface is exactly same. Click on continue, specify that, click on that new rule button, the same user, same functionality, no change at all. Basic functionalities, creating the application, creating the record, displaying the records, only that part they have changed. Remaining part will be everything is same, nothing else, no change at all. Creating the users also, creating the workflow rules, creating the processes, everything will be the same concept, no change at all. From here, we can continue to use that workflows and process builder, everything you can able to make it as same functionalities, no change at all. Click on new rule button, select the object name on which you would like to create the workflow rule. Like as for example, some account, click on next button, same user interface, no change at all. This is already we know. This is how we can able to create the remaining functionalities inside your Lightning user interface. You can create your own email alerts also, field updates, everything we can able to do that. Okay, all these functionalities will be exactly similar functionality, no change at all. Okay, this is how we can able to use the Lightning user interface as part of this application requirements. Okay, so whatever the things we have done in that Classic, okay, do that same thing in the Lightning user interfaces also. Start from the beginning, creating the application, creating the objects, creating the fields, and creating that list view options, and then creating that workflows, process builders. Okay, everything we can do, each and every functionality same, like as mapping the relationships, everything we can do same functionality, no change at all. Okay, so that you can comfortable with both the user interfaces. Okay, Classic and Lightning. If you got the project on Classic, you can manage very easily. If you got the Lightning project, then you can manage very easily also. Suppose in future, if you want to upgrade from Classic to Lightning, then you know both the user interfaces, then it will be very easy to manage your job. That's what here I'm giving this for the information. If you know Classic, Lightning will be very, very easy for you, nothing different. Because here in the Classic, the features are very arranged in the well-arranged manner. But in the Lightning, sometimes the people will get confused. Which option is available where are these things? Okay, that's what. But do the practice on each and every feature one by one. But don't target to do the practice on all the feature at a time. Okay, take some action plan. Like as today, I need to create some applications, objects, fields, and then customizing that, adding that list view options. Tomorrow, workflows. Day after tomorrow, processes, and then relationships, and then users, and then validations. Like that, we can able to plan each and every feature one by one, so that within 15 days, we can able to finish it up everything over there. Okay, so that it will be a revision for you also. Then it will be, you can able to get that functionality of Lightning user interface also. Okay, so do the practice on this one. Okay, tomorrow we'll see some different concepts.
So what is the major difference between Classic and Lightning?
That's what they have given, right? So when coming to that Lightning user interface, okay, they have given some benefits. Like the Lightning applications can be accessible from both browsers and mobile applications also. It provides some different look and feel for the user interface. When you go to the classic user interface is different. It's like as a normal user interface. Lightning user interface is purely based on component framework. And then some performance improvements are also available over there. They have purely introduced the component-based frameworks also. View state problem has been avoided inside this. They have introduced that lazy loading facilities. These are few major features are available. Along with that, upon representing the records, so now in the classic we are having only way that is tabular format. Kanban views, split views are not available over there. But in the Lightning, you have this Kanban view, split view features are also available over there, like that. Remaining features are everything is same, no change at all. Though only for the look and feel they have changed. Internal functionality, everything will be same.
So a few days back, we were trying to load data using data loader. Can't we use data loader in Lightning?
Lightning you can use. Suppose if your data loader is already installed in your local system, you can connect to Salesforce. You can install that. You can able to upload the data, no problem.
In
Data
Lightning
loader tool is separate, right? Also, because whatever the records we have created through Classic, same records are visible here also. No change at all.
Okay.
Only user interface will get different from Classic to Lightning. That's it. Okay.
How do you use the reporting format in this, sir?
Sorry?
Reporting format, how do you do it in Lightning?
Now, in Lightning, if you want to do the reporting format, go to that respective object where exactly you would like to do some reporting format. You'll be having chart format is available over there. Okay. From there, you can able to generate the charts also. Whatever the charts you want, you can able to generate that. Horizontal, vertical, donut charts, okay, scattered chart, whatever you want, you can able to do that. The facilities are available.
Those are charts. I'm talking about reports.
Reports also. Okay, you can able to generate the same type of reports over here also. Tabular, matrix, summary, all these things. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, tomorrow